Check. Man, get ball first. Dang.
Ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Oh, they walk the ball up and they're going to get the Chevy pop. Never be having my number. This might be a good one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Never be having my number.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You often say
do that one play.
It's the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're rocking all the bumper to get the Chevy pop.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Pick up of 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Look at that box. Loaded, boy.
Inside handoff, Henry.
Dang, I messed that up.
Taken down here at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson. And it's caught.
He's going to get that.
To the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he'll go backwards.
Damn.
Yardage to the 5. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Surprised.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
They go play action with Jackson. Now that is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field.
All right, Denver, your turn.
Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Oh, he got a point.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you want to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop.
He's probably going to try to run the ball with
keep the quick pass in
the
front of them
quarterback.
and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10. Here's Nix. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
There we go.
Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, okay.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down.
It's my trick play. If in the guard Henry,
for 3 yards to pick up the first.
that bitch right to flowers. Oh, here it comes again.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Dang.
That's going to be incomplete.
They were late.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I say, dang.
It will go out right near the 35-yard line. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 31 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On his loop for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their confidence. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Ball under 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. Now it's Nix. They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they can't bring him down. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
It's all good.
Adam Troutman, 39 yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Luntz good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Luntz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much
so
zone?
far.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a
They think they got
50
some.
seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now. This will go to Henry out wide. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
I got him. Don't worry, I got him.
Play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Derrick Henry, 26 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up.
I'm 5-1. I'm 5-1 since I switched teams. I just can't let them get nothing cheap on me.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, here's Nix. And as he releases it, fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First
Knicks to throw again. They'll get that complete to Franklin.
Come on, man.
Get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Can't wrap his ass up.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing Knicks. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon,
got a trick for him, but it ain't magic. Watch this. Zone defense.
To throw is Knicks. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Back to the air with Knicks.
Keep throwing the ball too.
But it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
A final shot before break. Knicks.
Dang.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, as time expires in the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Wants to try to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of that. Now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn.
They scored. That's what happened. This is
Game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend.
I just picked the worst defense I could have picked.
He breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got to get some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And good space
Good himself now.
there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first
Bro
half.
was wide open. Ain't gonna lie.
Like crazy. But the way to open up
Bro was wide open.
is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Knicks to the air.
Oh, the pick.
Timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was pick.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Knicks.
Wide open.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Broncos first down.
Dobbins. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's if we have a goal line stance.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And they will take it in for a touchdown. R.J. Harvey. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 21.
Yeah, what about that?
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
All matters who scores last.
Just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Running for the gun with Henry.
That's exactly what I want to happen, though.
All afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
That's exactly what I want to happen.
Rashad Bateman, 47 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. On his loop for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Good stop.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Good stop.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Looking like another nail.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Good stop.
They're bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense or they continue to score on offense?
Good stop. Good stop.
Modest 2-yard gain, second down.
I think I see the perfect defense.
Pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack.
I see the perfect defense.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I got the
Get
defense.
to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Got my defense.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun is Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28.
Good.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Keep the clock up. Keep the clock up.
A new set of downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Nick's going to give to Harvey.
Keep the clock up. Come on here.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
thought he was going to score.
Down to about the 22 here.
Nah, he ain't gonna score.
Kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a
Gonna lock him down right now.
pretty dire, but they brought it back to third man.
Gonna lock him down right now.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we
lock him down right now.
Game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here goes the pick.
Back to throw. Nix. Able to find the open man.
Oh, so he's trying to do all this.
Broncos first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
He's going to try to go for 2.
Today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run the flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Harvey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
He's going to go for 2.
So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself.
Stupid. That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. That what you get.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing now is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, I can't just 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And guess what? Guess who's going to go for it with 1 second left?
And now we'll get a timeout. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, well.
They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens
Thank you.
Here as we say so
I'm going to play Fortnite now.
From Baltimore.
That was a bad game, though.